Kick it with your boy Kesey at www.kesey.com. This show covers some of the realest issues trending today. He'll keep you locked in from the first listen. You can find him online on his mobile app or at kysii.com, xsquadaffiliates.com, iTunes, Google Play, and especially on the SME Network on Tuesdays at noon. You don't want to miss it.
Protect yourself at all times. The referee issues that reminder because it's important to a fighter's safety and success. Doug Stewart here to tell you about the team at Strickland Security and remind you that living in the metro Atlanta area is sometimes like boxing. You've got to protect yourself at all times. There's nothing more important than ensuring the safety of your family and your home. And for business owners, protecting your business is critical because it's your livelihood. Strickland Security can satisfy all of your security needs. The staff at Strickland Security has a combined 55 years of experience protecting people and property, from alarm systems to uniformed security guards and everything in between. Strickland Security has an affordable solution for you. To see a list of all the security services they offer, visit their website at stricklandsecurity.com or give them a call at 800-422-9075. Again, that's stricklandsecurity.com or give them a call at 800-422-9075. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. He got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway. He's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell them, though, that I sent you. You got to tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah! Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com, America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU.
Beep, beep, you and the crew. Hold it. Yeah, that's us. We band, we back. And we want y'all to know we getting into a birthday thing. Now I want everybody to put your hand up in there if you got a birthday. Now I don't care if it already came or if it already done passed. Now everybody say happy.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Tribute Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining your boy. Don't forget at 12 noon today, the Kicking It with Kesey Show. 1:30 p.m., around 1:30 p.m., the Poll Pilot Ticket Show right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. And then at 2:30 p.m., man, the Bottom to the Top Show featuring John Fisher, Cooking with the Microwave, Patty Cake Microwave, and the number one chief rocker, Vern from Jersey. So stay tuned to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network all day long today. So I kind of mentioned it earlier, but the new Olympic team was announced in New York City. They were actually in Harlem, New York, man, and some questions were asked to a couple of players, man, and obviously people were interested in what Kevin Durant's thoughts are about his pending free agency. And the question was posed to him about the New York Knicks, and he says, quote, obviously they have a good team now with D. Rose, Derrick Rose coming over in a trade. They still got Carmelo Anthony, and they've got Kristaps Porzingis. he said on Monday. So I will talk to my team, and we will figure things out. Now, remember, he gave out 6 teams that he was interested in possibly talking to and signing with, and one of them was not the New York Knicks. You know, it wasn't the Knicks, and it wasn't. I think one of them was the New York Knicks. I apologize. One was the Knicks. The other 2 that weren't were the Lakers and the Washington Wizards. Now, I'll say this, and I was very critical, and I'm always critical of these cats doing these little team-ups and these little alliances with other superstar players. Most prominently, LeBron James going to play with, Dwayne Wade in Miami. I believe that if Durant were to go to the New York Knicks, the fact that it's the Knicks, first of all, they get a lot of luster, and I don't know why they get so much damn luster. The fact that it's the Knicks, then you got Phil Jackson there, doing his little thing and his big brand. You've already got a couple of big names in Derrick Rose and Carmelo Anthony. You add Kevin Durant to that mix, that would be interesting. Let's put it like that. That would be interesting. And the thing about this scenario, I think most people would acknowledge if Durant went to the Knicks, he would be, quote, unquote, the guy. That was the big issue that I had with LeBron when he went to Miami. Some people can make the argument that he was the guy, but no, Dwayne Wade, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions, Dwayne Wade had already won a couple of championships down in Miami, or he had already won one, I believe, won 2 with LeBron, but he had already won a championship down in Miami. He had already positioned himself to be the guy for that team, that organization, probably the greatest player, all-around player, all-time history in Miami Heat history. And so, I didn't think that was cool at all. Went over this a lot yesterday. But if Durant goes to New York, I get it. That would be interesting, and I believe that he would be the catalyst to any team that the New York Knicks tried to put together. And if they ultimately won a championship, I think history would say that it was because of Kevin Durant. So we're gonna keep our eyes on this, man. It sounds like he's gonna leave, and maybe it's just the media, giving us that sense that he's going to leave just for something to talk about. I don't know. But based on everything you read, everything they talk about, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, it sounds like this ninja is going to leave. And so it's going to be very, very interesting. We're going to definitely keep our eyes on that. And Carmelo Anthony, man, word on the street is putting the full court press on him, as I've continued to say this morning, and trying to recruit him to come to New York. And I tell you what, it's going to be interesting. We're definitely going to keep our eyes on that. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Let me read more of your chat in the chat room on Spreaker.com. From Clay, Jerry Curl, Flash Davis, Clee, exactly. I think this USA team could lose a game in this Olympics. Lose a game? Man, I'm reading some stuff that these cats might not win the gold medal. If you're talking about the Olympic team this year, man, a lot of the bigger names, man, have pulled their name out of the hat as far as going to play. LeBron's not going to play, and obviously, Buck Curry's not going to play, those cats like that. So I'm reading stuff that they're not really the favorite to win, the gold medal in these Olympics this summer. So we'll definitely watch that as well. From Tiffany Evans, if Durant goes to the Knicks, he would never get the ball from Carmelo the Black Hole Anthony. You make a point there. On the surface, you make a point. But here's the thing about it, why I don't think that's ultimately the case. I think that Carmelo clearly has lost a step. I don't think Carmelo in his mind thinks he's still the player he was 5 years ago. I don't think so. Carmelo seems to be a smart guy. He seems to be a gracious guy in a lot of the commentary and the interviews that I hear him do. And I think this is a situation where he might stand down to Kevin Durant. I really do. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably disagree with me, but I really do. From Grego, Carmelo would throw the ball to a fan before passing to Durant. I don't think so. Damn, I thought I was hard on Carmelo. I thought I was hard on Carmelo. From Clay, Jerry Curl Davis, once again, all in the chat the last couple of days. He says, Durant going to the Knicks would be a bad with high-volume shooters in Melo and Rose. Rose isn't a high-volume shooter. I disagree with that. I understand your point, and it's been made a lot of times, a couple of times in the last couple of minutes. But I just think that he would stand down. Carmelo would stand down to Kevin Durant from T-Dub. Oh, T-Dub's back in the chat after a week. Oh, okay, T-Dub. Over a week. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, T-Dub was the biggest Steph Curry / Golden State Warriors fan in the history of the world. Talking cash-ish when the Warriors were up 3-1. Where you been at, T-Dub? Like Mel from Southwest Atlanta. Where you been at, T-Dub? Where you been at, bruh? Huh? He says, Jarvis, I found a ticket yesterday for $255 round trip on 9911. T-Dub coming to TDSS too? Yes. I take back everything I just said about you, T-Dub. Yeah. Just forget everything I just said and rubbing your face in the whole Golden State Warriors loss. Just forget I said all of that. As a matter of fact, if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, you didn't listen yesterday when we had the big announcement. TDSS2, which is an acronym for the Doug Stewart Show. TDSS2 is taking place this year in the ATL, September 9th through September 11th, man. If you listen to this show, if you love this show, if you're one of the chatters, even if you don't chat, even if you listen to the show faithfully, we got over 5,000 people that listen to this show daily on all different platforms. If you listen to the show, man, and you can't get into the chat room or whatever, that's nothing. Come and party with your boy, man, and celebrate SME's second year anniversary right here in ATL, September 9th through September 11th. I'll be giving you more details in the next couple of weeks about the itinerary and what we're going to do, but we're going to have a great time, man, and really celebrate a monumental occasion, man. 2 years, and, man, let me just stop to tell you briefly here for a second. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We got entertainment. We got entertainment news. Birthday's coming up a little bit later. I'm going to talk about the Game of Thrones. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the Game of Thrones. So if you ain't watched it, it's your fault. But let me tell you something, man. It's fair, but it's hard. That's what my old man used to say. When I tell you this has been a monumental taking in getting this network off the ground, man, to make it viable, to monetize it, it's not easy, man. People are very set in their ways as far as the way they listen to radio. So some of my best friends in the world, man, I tell them 1,000 times, they don't listen. They don't even go back and listen to the recording, the podcast. So people are set in their ways, man. But I really do believe in this format and this platform and online radio. I believe that we are at the head of the run, the forefront of online radio. So I believe in the product. I believe in what we do around here, man. And it's been tough. It's been very, very tough, but we are definitely making strides, man, and building the audience every day. Thank you so, so much. Come celebrate with your boy. Protect yourself at all. Come celebrate with your boy. All right, that's September 9th through September 11th. What the hell was that all about, Waterhead? Come celebrate with your boy, and, for 2 years, man, we're going to have a great time. A lot of you, once again, just look for a reason to come to ATL anyway. So come on and kick it with your boy and celebrate 2 years for the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. All right, when we get back from the break, I tell you what, when we get back from the break, we'll continue to talk about the great Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. Yeah, really go back. Late 70s, early 80s, the beginning of hip-hop. And then we'll take your chat, read your chat all in the next segment. That's all we're going to do in the next segment. I promise. I know I say that a lot and don't do it, but I promise. We read chat in the next segment. Don't go away. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
Hey, Vince Wright here. Sports Done Right is my show, and make sure you're listening on Wednesdays on SME. The Sports Gov, Sports Done Right, SME. Three things that go great together.
Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means